Well, welcome back to the Connect Show, Texas. So, our next guest is a woman that really always wanted a taste of real estate. I'm kind of like that. I've always had this attraction to real estate.
Me too.
Please welcome Danna Aaron to the show. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, ladies.
Morning.
Danna, it's so wonderful to have you here with us today. And learning about you, I saw that you lived in Dallas for 20 years and you've been in West Texas for several years now. So you must know the Texas market pretty well. You actually worked in corporate America first and before you transitioned into real estate. How was it that you knew real estate was for you?
Well, I started out actually as an apartment community manager, and then I transitioned from that into the corporate office and transitioned into accounting actually. So for almost 20 years, I was a project and property accountant at development and property management real estate companies that we manage properties all over the country. And so I've had real estate in my blood for the entire time, just on the accounting side. And I just wanted to transition over into property management at some point that I had done before, and then over into residential sales at some point as well. And the move to West Texas kind of prompted that change, as the type of corporate accounting I did in Dallas, really, you didn't find it out here in West Texas. So it was a good time to make a career change.
Wow. I love that you use the move to shift your career change as well. It seemed like the perfect opportunity for you. And I love that you are so in touch with the market. And I also see from learning about you that you focus on first-time home buyers and veterans, which I love since veterans can sometimes be forgotten. Did they have a lot of offers like the first-time buyers? And what are some opportunities that they can take advantage of?
There are some great benefits to veteran borrowers. They typically require no down payments, and they have a limit on the amount of closing costs that can be charged to them. And then, not to mention, they usually have a lower interest rate. So there's a lot of benefit for a veteran borrower.
I just love that so much. So this is another aspect. We're talking about buying, we're talking about veterans, interest rate, which is so important and so interesting. But another thing that I think is so interesting is the fact that you did a career change. You had real estate in your blood, like you said, but I know that in this transition and changing in our world, that a lot of women who are in different careers that I've talked to have actually had interest in, kind of dipping their toe in the real estate market. What kind of tips can you give them starting out? What should they do?
One of the first things I would recommend is to really research the real estate schools that are available. There's different styles. A lot of people really need the structure of going to a class. And so you'd want to find a school that would accommodate that. I did really well doing the self-paced classes. I was able to continue working and then work on my classes in the evening on the weekends. And that worked really well for me. So it's going to depend on your individual style.
Such good points, Danna. So excited and just happy to have you on the show. I know you have a lot of properties. You've been able to kind of look through your website. Tell everyone where they can find you.
Well, my website is homeishere.realestate. So if you go to that website, I'm also on Facebook, Danna Aaron, Fathom Realty, and on Instagram. And then I can be reached at 432-203-4567.
Danna.
Thanks again, Danna. And everyone sit tight, but we will be right back.